5 minutes, fellas. 5
I
minutes.
appreciate it, man. Oh, okay. You getting that bet in before the boom, huh?
Yeah, LA all the way.
What? Oh, come on, man. You know it's Boston, baby.
KG, I understand why you said it, but it's LA.
Jay, are you serious?
You know what? It's LA.
Why are you standing up?
Because it's LA. You know what? You ain't scaring me. Let me tell you something. That
It's
ain't enough.
Boston, Boston, Boston.
It's LA.
Hoop fans, it's your boy KG, and it's playoff time, and I'm hyped to be teaming up with the King of Sportsbooks for the most electrifying time of the year. As the intensity on the court reaches its peak and every play means more, it's time to level up and take advantage of the BetMGM's latest offer of all the NBA action. Sign up for an account using code KG1500, yes, KG1500, then place your bet. If you don't hit, don't trip, we got you. You get your money back and a bonus bet up to $1,500. Get ready for the NBA playoffs in styles with KG Certified and BetMGM, an official gaming partner of the NBA. Don't miss out on the chance to get in on the playoff excitement with the King of Sportsbooks. You dig? You see they talking about Luka, comparing him to Larry Bird.
Yeah.
You know why they doing that, right?
Let's hear it.
Because Larry Bird should talk that shit to niggas, white boys, Asians, didn't give a fuck who you was. You understand? Larry Bird played during the era where, shit, if you was talking shit, a fight might come with that shit, you understand? Shit, I knew Larry Bird was a beast when he was talking shit to Xavier McDaniel. If you know who X-Man is, if everybody know who X-Man is, go back and watch X and Oak fighting in the garden, and ain't nobody trying to break it up. You remember that? You remember that? Oak and X in the corner, getting ready to get down, and ain't nobody trying to stop nothing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So Luka out here talking that shiznit. Talking it like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no more hard fouls, ain't no more physicality in the league, ain't no, you know.
Who was the player that like would talk shit to you and you're like, yo, this guy? Like, was there someone that would repeatedly do that to you and you're like, this guy?
Dre Blanche.
Yeah.
Shout to Jay Lue. I didn't know that.
we did do that
I didn't
too.
know that Dre Blanche was gassed to play against me. I didn't know none of this until I actually sat and chilled with him one time.
Okay.
But we used to always play the Wizards, and then he went to where? Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to stay talking shit, right? I used to love playing against guys like that because he was motivated. It was never short of his best. And he, Jay Lye had like a little bag. So yeah, every time we played, I used to always be like, man, who is this? Man, you know who I am. I don't give a fuck. I'm out. I'd be like, man, P, who is this? He like, man, I don't know who that is. Man, you niggas know who I am. Man, fuck all that.
Thank you, dog.
Dre Live, boy. Shout to Dre Live, man. That's my dog. I used to bust your ass.
Dre Live, that's my man.
Cool as fuck. That's a real reality show right there.
Yeah.
We need to go find Dre Live and give him a reality show. Let's get it, goddammit. Y'all know what it is. It's Ticket and Truth, baby. Let's get it. So shout to Ty Lue, man. Getting the 5 years, 70 million. Shout to Ty Lue. That's what's up, us out, dog.
Coaches is getting that bag now.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That was the max. That was the max contract.
Yeah.
For the players when I first got in the league.
And I see the Clippers taking him off the market. Seeing, I know the Lakers have a vacancy. So yeah, shout to Ty Lue, man. I'm glad he's.
Is that the highest now?
I think he's in. Yeah.
5 years.
Right up there with Spo and
So what's that, like 12 year?
That's good.
12
man.
point something?
14 a year.
That's good money.
14 a year?
Around 14 a year, yes, sir.
Yeah.
He's been part of the wave, and yeah, it's about what's next for the Clippers and getting over this hump, man. I think Paul George is up. You think they're gonna give Paul George some max money, or should give him max money?
How old is he?
Paul George is 30, I think 3, 4.
He's 33. What's the
fairly
max?
young.
5 years? Take him to 38?
Yeah, just for context, they gave Kawhi a 3-year extension, 3 for around 153 is what that
but
was.
how old is Kawhi? He's the youngest out of all of them, right?
Paul George is 34 years old.
34 years old. So that means Kawhi's what, 32?
Probably 32.
So they're gonna probably keep these two. Are they gonna keep these two together? Would you keep these two together?
Ticket right on 32.
Yeah, I think I would just sign Paul George and align up his contract with Kawhi. So,
3
like,
years?
if he got 3 years,
150?
yeah, I'll give PG 3 years and see where we at. I don't know if I'll give him 5. You know, I'll line their contracts up.
What number you giving? 3 year 150?
You can give him 3 year 150. Yeah, you can give him what you gave Kawhi. Yeah. I mean, I think his productions say that. That's the market in the league. What you gonna get better right now? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna get better to compete?
For that number.
He was an all-star this year.
Yeah, he was in the All-Star game.
I'm just listening. I'm hearing. I like Paul George. I'm a Paul George fan. I actually think they need to invest in the big, yo. I love Zoo, but
They problem ticket is we don't know who the Clippers
don't
are
have no
every
identity.
year because they are always hurt.
How
When
long
they
do you
started rolling this year, when they was all together, they was rolling. Remember?
Then he got hurt.
I'll line all them up. I'll let them go 3 more years. I'm moving into the Intuit Dome, so I want fans, you know, and you're going to be a contender. They was top 4 in the West. So imagine if they healthy going into the Intuit Dome. I'm signing all them cats. Keep it 100, yeah, but this has got to be a certain number so I can keep them, but I'm signing all of them and I'm signing them all to like the same length deal.
What about Harden and Westbrook?
That's what I said. What do you do with Harden and Westbrook?
I'm signing all of them. Harden, Westbrook.
Listen, I think you run this for like you said, Pete, 2-3 years. And
Yeah.
then you're gonna see something in some of that. And you know,
You re-sign Lue, you re-sign Kawhi.
yeah.
So what? Like we're not rebuilding.
No, let's run it.
Yeah.
Like you run it. And then you run this out. You run this to like 37, 38,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Unless it looks crazy, where you gotta make a decision, or something comes up where you can make a move, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to run
Because
them
you gotta
out.
get younger at some point. You gotta get some young boys in here, bro.
Unless you can flip, you keep Kawhi, your base is Kawhi and Paul George.
Right.
Now, you don't have, I'm hearing rumors about Chris Paul, but I'm like, I don't think he fit with if they sign Westbrook and Harden.
They need some organization, man.
They need some youth and
They need some
athleticism.
organization.
Yeah.
They don't have any structure. Who's the point guard over there? James Harden?
James Harden's the point guard. He had a solid year. He was solid. But they need a backup guard who you can be like, that can take them into the next chapter.
Man.
And I'm not sure if that's a draft pick or somebody that's young and nobody untapped talent.
There ain't no draft pick coming into the league doing what?
No, that you just develop for like the next 3 years and say in 3 years.
You said develop. I thought you was talking about come in, plugging right.
No.
This draft class is gonna take like 2-3 years of development. You agree with that? Everybody in this class gonna have to develop like 2-3 years. I don't see not.
Yeah, you know,
I
don't see no impact right out the
facts,
gate. Like
no
Wemby.
way.
Not yet.
Yeah, and I think the bigs that are in this league are gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a shell shock. I look at Wemby. Wemby had a bunch of elements he can go to and handle and stuff.
Yeah.
Some of these bigs ain't that versatile. They it's just straight up traditional. Give it to them on the block. They got a face up probably. They got a right hook, a left hook. You know, like the league's so much mobile than that. You got to be able to guard. Look at Rudy. Rudy's, he getting caught in all these mismatches. You got to be able to guard. That's, your big got to be able to be.
Your big got to be able to guard.
Man, bro, straight up. And the only reason he getting that.
Your big got to damn near guard for all 5 positions.
I'm being dead ass. That's the rule now, bro. If you can't guard, you can't be on the floor. And the only reason they got Rudy out there is because you feel like I got to put him out here, and he got all these other titles and what you paying him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Real shit.
Right.
If this was anybody else, man, we'd be talking crazy about a motherfucker. Why we got it? You know what I'm saying?
Just going back to the Clippers with the draft picks, they gave away all their picks in that Paul
Dang.
George SGA
Yeah, you gotta
deal.
run it. You gotta run it. If you gave all your draft picks away, you gotta run it.
Yeah.
But it ain't nothing in the draft that's gonna be better than what you got right now. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then I don't see nothing. Well, respectfully, I didn't see nothing that was like, oh my God, you put him with him, he gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm looking forward to the draft too, because there's gonna be a bunch of gems that come out of that.
Yeah, like down the line, for sure.
So you hope, but ain't nothing right now. So I'm with P, man. We sign this, run it back, run it for like 3-4 years.
Yeah, see where.
But you gotta get some young. You gotta get you a young wolf in here. You feel me? Like in these next 3-4 years of with them having this base. And by the way, this is not a proven. They're not proven either. The Clippers are still putting in pieces to the puzzle and shit. You think that as long as they've been together, bro, this puzzle should have been together a little more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real shit, bro.
Yeah.
Real shit. Real shit. We're just like their 4th year, 5th year together.
Well, James Harden just got there.
I got that, but I'm talking about Kawhi and goddamn and PG, man.
Yeah.
They've been together 5 years, and the body of work ain't solid like we anticipated or like I expected.
Yeah.
You know, these next 3 years they got on him, man.
They got to squeeze a title out of this.
Man, that's a far reach.
I mean,
they're older, and the league's getting younger and better.
Yeah, but if you look at the West, we got Dallas, Minnesota. Not taking nothing away from them.
Right.
Like Clippers can match up.
They can't beat now one of them teams.
Well, Kawhi wasn't healthy this year.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying?
Man,
you know Kawhi gonna make a difference, dog. Kawhi was over there. You even said it during the year, though.
Man.
During the year, you was like, man, Kawhi over there smiling for the first time. Remember you said that earlier because they was rolling. Right. He was playing at a high level. And everything was going. So that's a factor. That's a factor, dog.
And this shit lasted like 30 seconds. I think right after I said that.
It went to pieces.
It went to shit, Lord. Like straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like
he said it went to pieces.
How long do you stay with it, P? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, 3 years is the 3 years. Right
Man, after you just gave, damn, that's 8 years. You had to be with her for 8 years to see.
Hey, this is the thing. Look, my first relationship, right? I was with a girl.
Oh, man, come on, man. Don't start this shit, man. I don't want to hear this shit. No, man, nobody wants to hear this.
I was with her for 9 years. I
want to hear this shit, man.
It was really over after 6. It just took us 3 years to realize it. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at it, I was with her 9 years, dog, and I got engaged to her, and we got to year 9. This is when I was fresh out of college. And it was just like,
so you went through your whole 20s.
No, it wasn't. It was like to 27, pretty much. And I was like, damn, we should have broke up 3 years ago. You know how you be with somebody a little bit too long? You just like, damn, we could have, you know, that's just, maybe this was.
So you got with an old girl when you was like 18?
I got her when I was like 19.
And then she went through 9 years, you're 30.
27. Probably should have broke up years ago.
Man, this is business.
Yeah, that's what business is.
It's not good business to see that you, listen, anything else, after 5 years of not being proven, man, that's insanity. Real shit. If you put something together and you've been fucking with it for 5 years, you already know what it is. Man, that's
comfortability.
That's not good management though, bro.
It ain't.
And that's not success, by the way.
It's not.
And then you finna put 3 more. Man, that's a.
You right about everything, but you do it anyway. Until you figure it out.
It's not even right to your fans, man. Your fans are sitting back thinking that you know what you're doing and we trusting in what you're putting out here and the product is still showing up.
We got to sugarcoat it.
Man, we still in line. You still giving us this shit. We still rolling up, breaking this down, you know what I'm saying? I'm still in line with it, though. I got to go 3 more years. Nah, you got to give me something else.
We give you the same accent.
No, you got to give me something else, Joe. I've been coming in here. With a doo-wah.
Doo-wah. It's still working.
No, let me be honest, man. I think people want this big-ass fucking drama of something because all the other series have been like this and, when Bron made it and Kobe when he did this and Michael Jordan and did. Listen, man, their path is their path. It's first of all, let me say something. It's not on the fucking Celtics that guys are getting hurt, falling out the fucking, not playing, falling out of the lineup, et cetera, et cetera. You're getting, first off, there's still other professionals that are coming in playing hard as shit and then still trying to win. And then two, to close out a game on the road, man, I don't know what people want. People want all this heartfelt drama and going down to 7 games. Nah, that ain't the script here. They script. They're damn near 17, 16 games better than anybody in the East. They steamroll through your team. If your best player in your team, we really steamroll you. And it is what it is. Like that. And then, too, you're down on the road 18, P. They think that you can just hit a button and all of a sudden you're tied. No, man. You have to go win on the road. And it's hard as shit to win on the road. And it's even more hard to close out a team. But it ain't no the Celtics, for all this other shit that they can't control and that's out of their control. Get the fuck out of here with that. This is where we at with it.
Well, you understand that health is a factor every year.
Yeah, I got it.
So it ain't on them. To me, they did what they supposed to do. Now, did they get tested in this road? Yeah, I thought they got tested in some of them close games versus Indiana. Yeah, I get it that it was against guys like Nembhard and Neesmith.
These are
and
professionals.
Miles,
NBA players you talking about that start on an NBA team.
100%. But they did what they had to
Niggas
do.
acting like these G League niggas or these some other motherfuckers from over Kumbaya or some shit or from a different league, bro. These are NBA players.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. So, listen, shout out to C's. They did what they had to do.
Facts. They
in the
handle
finals.
business, right?
handle
They know
business,
them, right?
Did what they had to do, and here they are playing for another opportunity to hang up another banner. So that's all I got to say to this.
You whoop a nigga, and then at the end you find out his left hand was hurt. That's not on you.
Or they on me.
Man, he shouldn't have took the fight. That's what I'm saying, bro. They are handling business as a number one seed.
Yeah.
You know, the seed's locked in. They don't give a man. They locked into what it is. And, you know, I don't know what tough battle tested. What do you mean? Like, yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Listen, if I'm the seeds, I'm cool. Hey, they ain't taking no real blows. Everybody's really healthy and as healthy as they can be. They got they're getting rest.
I do believe they need Porzingis, I think, for sure.
When I am looking at the scenario, getting to the finals, man, this is the way you want it if you're the Celtics. They didn't lose any other players. Nobody took any major hits or none of that shit.
Yeah.
And y'all going into the fucking finals rested. Man, this is as perfect as a scenario as you can get going to the finals.
Yeah.
Man, usually when you go in the finals, man, 7, 8 of y'all are damn near 20, 30%. You got four different things going on. We see each other every day. We still working, but then you got a bunch of, the other guys getting better. And man, bro, it is a pull. It is a heavy pull through the desert. You
People
feel
don't
me?
understand. Like it's something is hurting or injured or something.
Something.
In the 2 finals we went to, I was the one sprained knee, and then the second one I was playing on turf toe. Like.
This is the
It's
best.
something every year.
This is the best scenario for the Celtics. Not only are they getting rest, but they're getting their best players rest. They're getting to go through film. And guess what? They got Sam Cassell over there. They got some pieces over there that's now one, and he over there sharing lit. So, man, listen, shout to the C's for handling their business. And yeah, I look forward to a great finals, whoever they end up with or against.
And just to kind of go into Porzingis a little bit more, how is it, missing a big chunk of the playoffs and then you come back and it's the NBA Finals and it'll be his first NBA Finals? Is there some hesitancy on his side? Is he thinking about his calf? Like, what do you think the mindset is of a player that's coming back from an injury and then being inserted into the finals?
I think for him, the beauty about him is he doesn't have to be the best player. Just his presence alone on the defensive end, with his height and his athleticism to block shots and his shooting ability, that's a presence and amazing that makes this offense unlock even more. So if he come in there and he's not even like same rhythm, just his presence alone. So like them driving lanes that work there in the other series, they're gonna be there because you got this dude spotting up. Now, when they beat you baseline, you got this 7-footer, just his presence alone to have somebody kick it out. So I just think, I know he's not going to be fully 100%. His presence is everything to unlock that offense and defense.
Now, Porzingis, I'm saying he has the luxury of having been on a great team. And when you're on a great team, bro, to piggyback what Paul said, he doesn't have the responsibilities of being that guy and having, a checklist. Now, he has a checklist. And him on the court makes the Celtics another level on both ends. And, I think that he's going to, I think he should have some hesitation just because, but it's just not, don't think that he's just not playing or not getting in rhythm when he's outside of when you see him. I'm sure they're running him through drills and simulating things to be able to test his calf, and I'm sure they know his durability, like putting him in positions to where things he know he can do. I'm sure he's not going to be in a lot of pick and rolls. They're going to probably do a great job of trying to hide him. I wouldn't be surprised if the Celtics went zone if individuals, ones was a problem. But yeah, man.
But then also the beauty about this time off, you could test it now. You can
That's what I'm saying.
So if he come into game 1, you already know that they done probably been through a few scrimmages now.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Get a whole week.
He's been out 2 series.
Yeah.
You understand? So I'm pretty sure he's getting shots up and still in the rhythm. It'll just be about his durability and how long can you have him out there. But it's a plus because look at the Celtics. They've been doing all this without him. Now you get a piece like that back. Man, listen, if the Celtics can keep this team and add on to the bench a little bit, bro, I'm telling you, this is the Celtics window right here.
Yep.
I mean, for like a 3-4 year run too. I'm on some real shit because you got to think that their best players, them two little demons over there, they gonna get better. They gonna get meaner. They gonna get older. They gonna have a sense of responsibility. Check their growth, bro. I'm expecting them and their growth. They're going to be on some other shit. Watch.
Yep.
Speaking of the growth, Jaylen Brown wins the Eastern Conference Finals MVP.
Congrats, man. Congrats.
He missed the All-NBA nod. I think people were critical of that or missing that. Just kind of what have you seen from Jaylen Brown over this playoff series that you've seen his growth and development as a player?
Actually, I like when players play mad. I like when players play with an edge. I think to be motivated in this league says a lot. In the world of everything and a lot of things to be, influenced by. The fact that he still cares and wants to, he really wants some respect on his name.
Yeah,
real
that's
shit.
That's what
put
it
some
look
respect on the boy's name, man.
That's what it looks like.
I mean, he's in the conversation, and fuck all that. What he get paid? I'm talking about the doing. What he doing on the court? It's a fucking force, and I loved it. I hope they leave him out of some more awards so he go crazy again, straight up. But yeah, man, shout to him, man. Shout to Jay Brown for doing his thing and keep going. Job not finished. Job finished?
Nah, he really playing.
So.
I think JB really playing with a chip on his shoulder. Did you hear it? Like when you listen to him?
Facts, he's supposed to. I like that.
He got the MVP. When they yelled out when Cornbread called him out for to get the MVP, he was like, oh me? I really don't be expecting all of that. You know what I'm saying, huh?
He was gassed.
He really don't be expecting all of that. So I was just like, damn. Then when he went to the press conference, he was like, damn, I really don't win nothing. I ain't never won nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, damn. I was shocked. He was like, I'm shocked. He was like, I'm shocked they gave it. He wasn't expecting it, though. He just going out there hooping. It was like, I wasn't even really expecting it. I'm just doing me. So, I'm thankful to the highest. And I'm thinking he really using this because he made second team All-NBA last year. Now, he on a 64 win team and they only get one player on the first team. That didn't make no sense to me.
The league got to change a lot of things, bro.
Yeah, they got to change some
straight
stuff.
up. I
That-
think
that
a lot of
wasn't
the
right. That
marquee
wasn't right.
names that were bigger names didn't have good seasons. I'm just being 100.
And they probably put up the numbers, but I don't think they teams didn't play well
don't
enough.
wanna
for
hear
them
that
to-
shit,
I
man.
think he should have got it over. I thought he should have got it maybe over Booker or Kawhi. I mean, truthfully, they both.
He had a better year. He was on a better team.
Better team.
You drop one of them, ain't nobody tripping.
And this is not a knock on them, but I just thought with team success, should kind of
Man, this the NASDAQ.
clear, what you do individually.
Just like the NASDAQ, if your stock ain't what it is, if you ain't putting in the body of work in that year, your peers overside you or overseed you. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. Kawhi was hurt this year.
I mean,
Booker and Phoenix didn't pan out to what we thought. Man, the fucking Celtics was what we thought the whole fucking year, and they was consistent.
Yeah.
You're supposed to reward a couple of those guys on that shit. But really, they got damn near the best, their starting five in the league. Can't even say all that shit. Yeah. Nah, we saying it. And they should have been rewarded for it.
That's all right. You know what? I ain't tripping.
He motivated.
I ain't tripping.
Motivated. I love it. I hope they don't give him some more shit.
Look,
he keeps steamrolling through this
let
shit.
Let me get the big trophy.
Right, that nigga said, I'm 2 games from the finals. I don't give a fuck about that. That's what's up.
I
That's
need
winning.
that big trophy.
That's winning. Let's get it, man. And then two, I hate that they touched that Eastern Conference ball, yo. That was a rule. That was a rule we had. Do not touch the rock. Right. And everybody knew what that meant. Don't touch the that ain't what we on.
I wonder where that is at to this day.
Man, I think we threw that ball away, yo.
The Eastern Conference Championship trophy.
I think Wick had an assistant pick it up because none of us would touch it. Do not touch the ball.
Nobody wanted it. Cause somebody
touch that shit. Doc was like, do not touch the ball.
I think we was giving it to Rondo. I think because Rondo was the youngest. Doe wasn't on it.
Ain't none of us on that shit.
And nobody was on it. I don't know where that trophy
Job
is.
Finished?
Job
not finished.
Till today. It's not nowhere because, they don't, that trophy is nowhere. I don't know if it's anywhere
I think they give them to charity, yo. Here, put this in your living room.
Put this, maybe to the Boys and Girls Club or something.
Something like that, or give it to grandma. Here, grandma, go put that on the mantelpiece in there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You play hoop with Prince?
Hell yeah.
You play hoop with Prince?
Not to be on no Chappelle shit, so just slow the fuck down.
No, I'm saying like you was
I see
hooping.
where
Y'all was in the
everybody
same gym shooting?
Nah, Lord, listen, real shit. If you go to
Nah,
Paisley
because
Park,
I hear he can hoop.
hear me out. Everybody that's been to Paisley Park past 2:30 know what I'm talking about.
Damn, that's lit, Lord.
So, Lord, we be in the club, and bro will come in there, and he'll just grab a couple of us, and then you grab whoever, and then we out. So he would do that. And then he would be performing new music and shit, too, because he had a stage, and it was like a little, it was like it's like a big-ass studio, you know what I'm saying? But in the studio, he got places where he record, he got places where he auditions, and, you know, kind of goes through his act and what he's going to do on tour, and then he got...
Wait, you talking about this was like at his house or in a park?
And this is at his studio called Paisley Park.
Oh, a studio.
He got a crib in there. He living there. He got it's a whole A, B, and C. You feel me? But in the joint, it looks like a big ass stage, like a sound stage.
Yeah.
And part on the side, he got a court in there. And Lord in there like AI, and he from the north side. If anybody know the north side of Minneapolis, that's some goon shit. Like that ain't, north and south.
That's hilarious, dog.
Straight up. And he in there talking that cold cash shit. He play out of his shirt. He in there looking like Prince, hair going. I couldn't.
That's
Lord.
wild.
Lord, but it's also a concert going on. Niggas over here,
What you mean? So y'all hooping,
man,
concert?
We hooping. It's a dice game in here. Man.
This was just the spot where he just like.
This shit went on at 7 in the morning. Right.
You
hear me? So
this was that little getaway to where
this
you just get away.
That club shiznit. Yeah.
That's lit.
This shit was
Damn,
cracking.
dog, I can't even imagine.
And he balled hard. I'm talking like game to 11. 1. Talking that shit. You better get up. Like
he ain't doing all that. Come on. He like, what's happening? He like Prince on here. He got hands. He got handles.
Hands.
What you mean hands?
Man, you hear me? Hit you with a flurry of blows, brother.
Nah, you ain't see the whoop nobody.
I ain't say whoop nobody, but I know I'm from the hood. Lord, I know a nigga who running it.
Right.
Man, everybody in there trying to guard him. He in there, dropping your ass and here, getting in your face. And he north side, if you know what I'm saying.
Right.
You know, man, ain't all that little other shit that the world
Was you like in awe? I would have been. I think because he was you all in awe?
In awe. Man, I'm in here looking like, man, I wish my mama could. I was on that, like, I'm in here watching Prince.
Right, that's
and then
what
my
I'm
niggas
saying.
in here like, man, you look like we been so much.
Right.
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Lord, we couldn't stop.
I would have been in awe, dog. Like, this is
I never talked about it because, you might not get invited back. So, we kept it in there.
You had to keep it cool when you was in there. You couldn't act like
inviting certain people for that.
Right.
So,
that's lit.
But yeah, I did that twice with him. And I was fortunate to be part of that, Joe. You never went to his real shit because he lived in Chanhassen, which was away from everything. But Paisley Park is where he entertained. And then you got to hear some new shit. Then he would go back and do like Nicki, or he'll do Dove's Cry just for the fuck of it. Like, I don't know if y'all Prince fans, but Nicki one of the hardest fucking songs he ever did. And then he would do it with this big ass guitar, it's purple. Shit came on his own, he would do like a rip for like 20 seconds. You be like, what you doing? Then he'll go, once knew a girl named, and come off that motherfucker. Like, yo, if you're a Prince fan, you know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Man, I'm in here like, man, I'm riding home. I'm supposed to hit the exit like 20 minutes ago. I'm in the, man, I not missed my, man, I'm in the bliss.
You ain't got no flicks?
I'm in the bliss. Nah, bro, it wasn't
but
that.
Like that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah. Right.
All that shit right here, man. Y'all come on in here, man. They here, have breakfast and everything. Right. Let me get out of here, bro. Because, artists, they stay in the studio all day. I didn't, man, what? 7 o'clock ain't shit to an artist. They still in there.
That's crazy.
Balling hard, sweating.
Hey, dog, you know what you need to do? You know what you need to do with this story?
Animation?
Animation of this. We need to animate this story right here, dog.
I never
You already
ever.
knew where I was going with that.
Shout to Terry Lewis, man. Shout to Jimmy
Hey,
Jam,
we need to
man.
do an animation of this story right here.
Who will win in hooping, Michael or Prince?
Michael who?
I never seen Michael Jackson hoop.
You don't remember the Jordan commercial?
Yeah, I
him
saw
and
that
Jordan?
dribble. Going off how he was dribbling, Prince would bone the shit out of Michael Jackson. And
No,
Prince was a real nigga,
listen.
y'all.
So it'll be more like Prince versus like Chris Brown or some shit.
Yeah, that's a better one.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Chris Brown quick enough.
Right.
Dead ass. That nigga had a right to left and he had a right to left,
Talking about like iconic artists, it's like them
Man,
too.
listen, Prince was short, small, compact, and fast. On some Mighty Mouse shit.
Right.
And hair blowing, Lord. Looking like my sister out there, motherfucker. Give you work. Ha, talking shit.
Right.
Yeah.
That's lit. That's
like,
lit.
like,
That's
what?
lit. That's lit. That's lit.
You sitting over here. So when the Chappelle shit came out, because I got the crew right there, I said, man, he is not lying.
Right.
He is not lying.
Right.
And all that other shit with Charlie Murphy, I don't know all that. But he is not. I saw the man hoop in real life, and I was like, yeah, he can hoop.
He can hoop.
Yeah, he will beat the average person.
Damn.
Because he in crazy shape, too.
Right now he beat Nate, right?
He'll bone everybody in this room.
Church.
He'll bone everybody in this room.
E?
He'll bone the shit out of E.
Damn.
He can shoot. He can't play no D.
Damn.
That little spot up backboard, I saw it. I ain't seen it lately. I got to see where it's at. He got the little knuckleball on it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But Chris was a real motherfucker.
Damn, that's
Shout out to
killer.
Dave Chappelle for even bringing that up, straight up. That's a well-kept secret that I don't really think he wanted out either.
That's funny.
You're welcome. Certified, yep. So when I got to Boston, P, you know this, when they give you your jersey in your locker, on the side of your locker, it shows you who wore the number before you.
Yeah.
And Bagley and Bill Walton is on my list for the number 5.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep. And I think Johnny Joe does that, or the Celtics do that, so that you understand the responsibility of the number that you about to represent for the people that actually repped it before you. And when I came to Boston, it felt different. This what was different. That you embedded in not just a culture, but a circular network of players of greatness that came in here, and to your talent and who you are, who you think you are, you have a responsibility to plug into that network. And I felt that shit. And when I was the anchor of the defense, I felt the energy of, when I talked to Bill, that was our connection. He was asking me, man, were you anchoring it? What you seeing? And the connection in the conversation was that. And then he would tell me how he would talk to Kuz, or what their language was, how they was talking, calling out picks and shit. And he was just giving me lit, Lord. And that was what my connection and my to where I was in there in the bliss to the Celtics was that. The responsibility to your talent as who you think you are amongst these greats that's come in here, almost like the Greek gods or the African gods. And that's how I felt, bro. And you get another energy from that shit. And then one day you look up and them niggas sitting there and watching you practice. Come on, man. How the fuck I'm gonna sit out with Bill Russell up here watching us practice? Man, you might, and our practice is already on 100.
Right.
We practice how we hoop, and we were niggas. Man, T.A. and B and me and Baby and this. Man, I don't even know how Doc managed all that, but that's what it was.
Yeah.
So shout to Bill Walton, man, and representing the 5, and I hope I, made him proud for it. Real shit.
Yeah, I had quite a few interactions with Bill. Obviously he came to Boston quite a lot and attended a lot of like foundation parties and games, and just being around him doing TV. And the one thing that always kind of stood up to me, I remember when I first met, because Bill Walton is kind of intimidating. Like, you don't really know if you should speak to him. Like, when I first met him, he's not
inviting you.
No, he's not inviting at all,
right?
Right. I'm kind of like checking the temperature with him, but then when I was in the same room with him, I remember first time he was just like, Paul, how you doing? He got that, boy, how you doing, Paul? And then once he opened up, you see how cheerful he is. You know what I'm saying? He's really got a big personality. Yeah. And he was just like, Paul, I just love you, man. Just continue to be you. Don't give a damn what people think about you and everything. And, everything will turn out the way you want it. And he just always would like share that message with me. And then when you look at how he was, he was always himself and different, and Grateful Dead concerts, and
he did his thing.
He wore different shirts. He was just him. He was joyful to be around too, man. And we got comfortable around each other throughout the years, and we always showed each other mutual respect. And it was shocking me, truthfully, when I saw it across the ticker on TV. It shocked me.
He looked healthy. When I see him, he's always smiling. He's always bouncing around. He looks mobile. When some of the old guys get older, man, they're not moving well. He was moving well.
Yeah, he was
still calling games. Man, when I saw that shit, man, man.
So it was sort of a shock, but he'll forever.
Shout to the
it was a
Walton family,
sad day.
man.
It was a sad day for the NBA brotherhood.
Word.
As we continue, hopefully we can continue his legacy and continue to help him be remembered, through the things he done, and not only in the game of basketball, but in TV and broadcasting. I thought he changed the game in that aspect also. He kept it alive for players to transition into that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so
He was a good broadcaster.
he was a pioneer in that aspect. One of the greatest college players, NBA players. It's always that damn what if with him too. He could have been one of the greatest ever because he was coming behind. I think he was right behind Kareem, right? He was right behind Kareem at UCLA because Kareem had ran his off. Then Bill Walton coming to UCLA. I'm talking about UCLA, and then he came in and ran his champ. He had one of the great college careers at UCLA, winning multiple national championships, multiple National Player of the Years. And then he carried it into the NBA to where his first few years, he won a championship with the Portland Trail Blazers. And then he started to have a lot of problems with his knees and feet.
Never could get that under control.
His knees and feet. And he just never bounced back to where the level he was at. But his contributions were never go unnoticed, and we appreciate it.